For what could be the final time, Dulwich Hamlet line up as the home side at Imperial Fields this afternoon as they take on Oxford City in the National League South. The Hamlet have had a frustrating last couple of games as they picked up just 1 point from 6 against Weston-super-Mare and Truro City. In the latter, they fought back from 2-0 down only to lose late on, and today they welcome back Dipo Akinyemi and Ibrahim Carbo from suspension, and Quay Taylor also returns with Magnus Akongai, Nathan Ferguson and Jay May dropping out. Oxford may have one eye on the FA Cup replay with Tranmere in midweek, but they will look to rectify their poor away form with just one away win in the league all season from 8 games. Starting the day in 17th in the table, they leave top scorer Kabi Shimanga on the bench in one of 4 changes from the side which lost at Dartford in midweek. So in this first meeting for 16 years, can the Hamlet end their tenure at Imperial Fields on a high? For Alan Turvey, former Isthmian president. So I'll give you the rest of the team in a moment. Minute well observed inside the ground, and say Alan Turvey, the former Isthmian chairman who was involved with the Isthmian League for 60 years, passed away in the midweek. It looks like it came off his hand there actually, because he attempted to head the second ball down. Goals in each of his last 2 games for Dulwich. Fassamada, good football, and the man free at the moment is Balling, bursting into the area on the left hand side, trying to come away from Cargboat, who deflects it back into his goalkeeper's arms. Good awareness from Edwards to prevent the corner. Carew's going to step up and take this. And he's having to wait. Cargbo and Akinyemi go on to the edge of the wall as Carew takes it, deflected. I think it skimmed the head of a player in the wall, curling towards King's right hand post. It was a comfortable save for the goalkeeper, diving to his right. Across to Godwin Malif. He goes long. Controlled by Kunle Otudeko. Good attack this from the visitors. It's infield with Jack Self onto the edge of the area. Fassamade shoots, it deflects, and Edwards gathers at the feet of McEachran, who is waiting to pounce on any loose balls coming his way. Decent counter attack that from the visitors. Acrobatically done. Bouncing ball comes to Bobson Balling. Of alliteration there. Taylor going in on Fassamade. And caught him quite high there, Quay Taylor. Referee blowing up, and he's got a decision to make here. I think the Oxford players are calling for blood, so they want to see a red card distributed to Quay Taylor. Ball just bobbled out away from his reach, and he brought down Fassamade. He's going to talk to his assistant. He's reaching into his pocket. Into his back pocket. It's a red card. Quay Taylor's gone. Less than 24 minutes on the clock. And Taylor, who came into the lineup this afternoon in place of Akongai, has been given an early bath. I think we'll have a look at that again after the game. Dulwich down to 10 men. On the left wing. Ashby into McEachran. They did tee up, Self running from midfield. Ran into Edwards. Carbo taking the free kick quickly to Vose, onto his left. Clunis. Tim and Akinyemi playing a front 2 now. Carew will line up the long range shot. It's a zinger. A lot of power in that from Carew, a lot of pace, but clears the crossbar. Dulwich though finding a shot on goal. Always rising from Carew, but getting into a good area there. Dulwich number 8. Carew's already had one go on target. He does shoot. And it's saved low by King. Bounced right in front of the goalkeeper, who didn't have to move on his goal line. And Wiltshire plays it onto Balling. Cargbo coming out to close him down. Back with Wiltshire though. He crosses. Dropped for Otudeko, and the shot comes in. Good save by Edwards. A snapshot from McEachran. Almost straight at Edwards, but such was the ferocity of the shot. Almost caught him unawares, got his hands up and makes a save and killed the impact of the shot as well. Gathers the loose ball. There's 5 shots in the penalty area, 2 lurking just outside. It's another pretty deep one, and the header came in. It's punched away on his goal line by Edwards. It was Godwin Malif who got the header in. Ball's pinging around the area, and Chambers gets his toe on it in the end. Green going long, straight from the kickoff, looking for Akinyemi, who chests it down nicely and fancies a go from distance. Unlucky. Decides to try and catch the keeper off guard there. Brought it down just under 25 yards out. Curled one over the crossbar. A lot of pace in that shot from Akinyemi. Long-standing Isthmian rivals these two, as McEachran looks to take hold of the ball. Onto Self, who shoots. Sat up for him, left-footed attempt. Sails harmlessly over the top in the end. Jones again has to go back to his number 6. Frankie Masonda on the halfway line. Out to Wiltshire it goes. Patience from Oxford. Himself made a good run from midfield, and his shots trickled under Edwards. Oxford City have the goal. It's a well-worked goal. Jack Self got in some good areas in the first half, but couldn't get his shot in on those instances. Some patient football. The ball eventually slipped onto Self, who was free of the defence. And the shot squirmed under Edwards, who did get a touch on it. The visitors have the extra man. They now have a 1-goal lead. So they've made some decent runs from midfield in that first half. And pokes the clearance down the line, but back on possession are Oxford. Balling. Look menacing. It's McEachran. Tees up Fasamado just outside the area. Goes for goal. Clears the top. The referee has been asked a question by the Oxford players whether McEachran was fouled in the penalty area there. Teed up Fasamado went for goal. His shot was always rising. Put into a dangerous position by Sanchez. Dulwich getting a crossing that hasn't happened in this game. Green goes on as he fouls. Moses referee, and you can hear what that means around the ground. Furious Dulwich fans. Fasamade leading a break down the right wing away from Cargbo. Chambers having to come out to him. Pokes it back to Otideko. Into McEachran. Well, had the whole of the penalty area to himself. Onside. 8 yards out. Edwards made himself big and made a big save. That was a horrendous miss though for McEachran. Credit the work from Edwards though to make himself big. Dulwich waiting for flag didn't arrive, and everyone was waiting for the goal. He had so much time there, Zach McEachran. That can be a big miss in this one, we shall see. Jay May's going to come on shortly for Dulwich. Crew to take, as always. Here comes, it's over King. May heads it on. Green's there, onto the roof of the net. Torre it was who got the header in. It loops onto the roof of the net, and then J May again causing problems in there. King couldn't get anywhere near that corner from Carew. Went over his head. May back across towards the far post, and Torre heads over. Dulwich have come to life now. Well, the referee was marking up the wall. Coming back towards the area, headed away. Carew controls. He's caught though, and it's now 3-on-1. Otideko bursts away from Green, all on his own here. Oh, Sanchez Ming has put in the tackle of the day without a shadow of a doubt. Counter-attack was on, and they should have sealed that there, Oxford. Ball back to Thierry McEachran. Trying to wriggle free. Ball skips through to Preston Edwards. Launches that one downfield up towards the head of Jay May. It comes again. It's knocked down to Cook. He's got 3 off this sack. Anthony Cook goes for goal. Good save. Clunas gets a rebound. Another good save by King. Just got up. Looked like Clunas was going to put home the equaliser. King made himself big while lying on the deck and produces a really fine save. Cook with the original effort. King got down well to save that one. Even better save to deny Clunas. On the right hand side, he's gone for the short ball though. He's on the ball again, Caro. Driving on to slip the pass to his left. Self opens his body up. Oh, it's just cleared the crossbar. Just tried to guide it towards the top corner, and that wasn't far away. Numbers knocked that down towards Taylor. It's beyond Clunas. Cook might steal in. Anthony Cook saved low again by King. Lofted out wide. Can Fleet keep it in play? He can, but in doing so, he's gifted the ball to Green, who then took too long to clear, and it's sent in towards the near post. Sliding in there was Sheikh Torre. Shumanga trying to pounce at the near post. Dulwich almost shooting themselves in the foot there. Green should have cleared that. High and long from Dulwich to substitute. It's dropped for May. Vo shoots, deflects over the top, corner kick. That's giving the crowd more reason to cheer, urge them on. Should have everyone back to defend this as well. Crew swings it in. King thought about coming. It's gone all the way through for a goal kick, and that's a real waste. Groans from the crowd.
Things don't seem to go our way at the moment. It's a culmination of, at 11 men, 11 each, I thought we did okay. I thought we was in the ascendancy in a lot of the ball. I don't think we created much, but we looked the more likely to break the deadlock. And then obviously we have the decision of Quaid sending off. We were close to it. We thought he got the ball first. There's an argument as to does he need to make that challenge at the halfway line. But you know, I see him get the ball first, but we just don't seem to get those decisions. Since the start of this season, we don't tend to get those decisions with referees, and even generally through the game, I didn't think he gave us that much. But when you're losing, you maybe sometimes think that things are not going your way. So maybe that's a reflection of the fact that we're losing games as well. And one thing we don't want to do is blame anyone else.
There were 65 minutes after Quaid got sent off. Obviously going to be an uphill battle, but I thought the boys acquitted themselves really well, and even though they maybe didn't have as much of the ball as they would have liked, and there was more space for Oxford. Yeah,
definitely. Obviously with the man down, they started to come into the game and obviously took a little bit more risk than they did beforehand. And they moved the ball okay. I didn't think they caused us too many problems in the first half. The goal we give away was pretty poor, and Ibrahim, first and foremost, shouldn't have even been marking the man. He should have been shielding from when the ball's on the left side, and Dom should have been marking the man. But he ended up marking the man and then letting him run free in our box and conceding a goal. So 10 men, 11 men, that type of goal there shouldn't have been conceded anyway. It doesn't matter how many men is on the pitch. So yeah, a really soft goal to lose.
Even with 10 men, do you think you did enough to maybe get a point from the game with the chances we created the last 20 odd minutes?
I do actually. I think they were unfortunate with a fantastic save from Preston when really the guy probably should have scored. But I can't remember too many clear openings that they had, although they did have more possession. But I felt that when we played a little bit more direct to Jay done very well, won all his aerial duels. Cookie and Nyron running off him. Sometimes didn't get the timing right, or it was hard to read the flick, etc. But when they did, they were bearing down on goal. And just the decisiveness of our finishing, and sometimes we're shooting maybe too early, and other times we're not shooting early enough, and it's just our decision making when we're in those areas are punishing us. But I do think we had enough to minimum get a point. It was a good effort from the boys with 10 men. Difficult with so long to play, but I thought we, as you say, acquitted ourselves really well. But I think we're in a period now where things ain't going well for us, and the minimum we can do is work hard. I don't think anyone can question the fact that we worked hard for the team and the club today, which is the minimum, and you hope that our luck changes.